Howdy, folks. Sorry, I didn't see y'all sitting there. Let me put this away. I'll get back to it later. Welcome. This is another one of these here episodes of the Hillbilly Hollar, and we're going to be looking again at everything that's been going on in the Movie Trivia Face-Off Fan League, and also look at what's coming up in the week to come. So you guys just sit back and enjoy the show, and I think we're going to have a good time. Our first recap comes from a match that dropped 2 weeks ago. I held off last week on giving the results on account of I didn't want to spoil this for anyone that ain't seen it yet. In this Harry Potter exhibition match, we seen the Elk and the Renegade and that Spaniard feller and this feller calling himself the Hobbit do battle. And that there Robert Parker Hobbit feller won the match. That feller calls himself the Hobbit. I just wonder. No. But I wonder. No. But I wonder. No. But I... Maybe. Y'all remember that there freaky chick that kept interrupting our show last week? The one that lives out in the woods close to where I stay, and that's always going on about a ring and a precious, and always eating sushi she just called out of the river. You know, I also have heard her mention hobbitses several times. I thought she was into me, but maybe she's got a thing for this Robert Parker feller. Maybe I should play matchmaker. Do a little bit of that hillbilleharmony.com and set these kids up. We'll see. Our first match last week was another one of them their singles championship tournament round 1 matches. And in this match we seen that Smash Mouth held feller take on the Mad King Caleb Coco. And the Mad King come away with the win, and it was an impressive win. He got him another one of them there TKOs. But I wouldn't count out Mr. Healed quite yet. This guy, he does know his stuff. He's no slouch. Sometimes, you know, you just get a bad wheel spin. And unfortunately, around here, we can't buy no vowels. Later in the week, we seen Eeshaan the Kingslayer Bajpai take on Jay the Arsonist Burns. And this was a really good geestacular match. These guys both know their stuff. The Kingslayer, he got the victory, which I guess goes to show that it's hard to be an arsonist when you're locked in a freezer. Sorry about that, folks. Let's go ahead and talk about the matches coming up this next week. This Sunday, we're going to see our 4th round 1 Movie Trivia Face-Off Singles Championship Tournament matches. And in this one, we're going to see a fella calling himself Sicario taking on a fella calling himself the Kingslayer. Here's what I can tell you about this Kingslayer feller is he is one smart dude. He ain't no slouch. He's been winning in both divisions, and he also knows how to talk real good. Maybe he could help out the old hillbilly. As for this Sicario feller, what I can tell you is he is the number 1 seed in this whole dang tournament. So the feller is pretty sharp. But other than that, I still ain't found out anything about him, which further confirms my suspicions that he may be one of them alien pod people or a Skrull. Now coming up this Wednesday, we're going to have us one of them there double headers. That means we get 2 matches for the price of 1. And I guess that don't really matter on account of these matches all being free, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, what I can tell you about these matches is there's going to be a whole lot of sand involved on account of a bunch of these fellers name themselves Sand something or another. Did I ever tell y'all about my cousin that don't like sand? His name's Annie. I ain't never figured out why he don't like sand. What I can tell you about him is he was in one of them there fencing matches, you know, where they do the fancy sword play, and he ended up getting burnt on account of they had a fencing match by some hot lava. I don't know. It's not what I would have done. I mean, you would think the event coordinator would have done planning a little bit better there, but I don't know. Anyway, this kid now, he's got all these prosthetics, and he has to wear a breathing machine on account of he's got the sleep apnea and the awake apnea. But kind of sad, but I don't know, we get along pretty well. Sometimes it's a little hard to understand what he's saying though with all the heavy breathing machine sounds. But anyway, you know what, I'm getting off topic. We got some matches coming up on Wednesday. Let's talk about them. Now this first match that we're going to have, it's going to be one of them stipulation matches. We ain't had a lot of those, but they're pretty cool. And this one is going to be over the name Sandman. And this is on account of the two fellers in this match. Both are calling themselves the Sandman. This first feller, his name is John the Sandman Mariano. And this other feller, his name is Sandy the Sandman Robinson. Let's talk a little bit about these guys. Now here's what I can tell you about this John Mariano Sandman. Don't let his record fool you. He's no slouch. He knows his movie trivia. And a little while back ago, he got defeated by that doll-faced lady. And on account of that, he's now in the dollhouse. And you all know how I feel about that. All of those Looney Tunes in that loony bin give me the EBGBs, something fierce. This other Sandman feller, Sandy Robinson, here's what I know about him. He is a movie trivia powerhouse. This feller runs his own movie trivia league, and he is no slouch. I'm really looking forward to this match. I mean, stipulation aside, this is going to be an awesome match. And this is also going to be Mr. Robinson's debut in the movie trivia face-off. So you don't want to miss this one. Now, as soon as that match is over, this Sandy feller is probably going to need to take a potty break, because he's going to jump right back in and have another match. That's right, this is going to be a double header. In his second match, he's going to be going up against this feller named Jonathan Peck. And I really can't tell you anything about this feller. I've looked long and hard trying to find something out about him, and ain't found nothing. So I'm thinking, you know, we might have another one of them pod people or scrolls on our hands here. I think those matches are going to be a whole lot of fun. I can't wait to watch them. Hold on just a sec. All this talking this week, it might throat a little dry. That's some good stuff. I know what y'all are thinking. You're thinking, Hillbilly Scribbs, you done us wrong last week because you ain't talked none about your kooky conspiracies or the mysteries that you've been unraveling. Well, there's a reason for that, friends. I've been trying to keep a low profile on account of around my campsite and around my super secret clubhouse where I'm at right now. I've been seeing a lot of the black helicopters flying around, and a lot of strange people that I'm not used to seeing around here. Where I stay, it's usually pretty secluded. There's the occasional woolly booger or wood booger that come around at night. They don't usually mess with me too much. We get along all right. And then, you know, there's the occasional chupacabra. In tarnation, what the? I don't know what's going on, folks. Y'all please stand by. Something's happening.
I know I'd go from rags to riches.
Scribbler. Hillbilly Scribbs. I'm watching you. Told you I'd be watching. Not too happy to hear my name coming out of your mouth this week. What's going on between me and Sandy? That's between me and Sandy Robinson. I have the utmost respect for what Sandy does for the fans. Week in and week out, he's building leagues. He's making names. Polo Yama's a champ. You know, these guys are coming out of his leagues, and they're going to the Schmodown. My job here in the face-off is I'm the wall between all these little kids who have the dreams of getting off the couch and getting behind the desk and making it to the Schmodown. I don't have any aspirations of being in the Schmodown like the rest of you. I'm not hopping in and out of trainings like a bunch of little rats. I'm watching you. Watching you on the server, and here you are doing your little dance, doing your little trainings, putting in your hard work. I'm here to tell you that's all for nothing. Your dream of joining the Schmodown, anyone's dream of joining the Schmodown, that ends with me, the Sandman. I know the name's up for debate. I promise you by this time next week, there will be no debate, my friend. Sandy Robinson is a pillar of this community. He deserves all of our respect. And out of respect for Sandy, we're having this match. Because he has done more for fans than any of you could ever dream of. And now that he's part of the face-off, everyone better watch out. I have no beef with Sandy. I have nothing but respect for Sandy. I wish him and his family nothing but the best. But I'm telling you, prognosticating about me, talking about me and my family, that's going to bring problems to you. Okay, Scribble? You understand me? Capiche?
You know what, guys? I think I better pack up and get out of here. Lordy, I think they found me. I will be back with you guys next week. Oh man, but I gotta pack up and get out of here and get a little bit further off the grid first. Man, this would happen on a night I was hitting the moonshine. Oh, I almost forgot. You guys keep it glorious, and I will be back next week.